Hey again, this is Levi Damien for Silver and Black Pride and SB Nation with another edition of Raiders Position Battles. And how fitting for our last installment of Position Battles for the season that we break down the last line of defense, the safeties. For the past 4 seasons, the safety position has begun and ended with Tyvon Branch. He is one of the few returning starters on this defense, as well as the only high-priced player to not be released by the new regime over the past 2 off seasons. He is the unquestioned starter at the strong safety position, so no battle to be had there. The rest of the safeties are new faces. Well, sort of. The other starting safety may not have been here last year, but he is anything but a stranger to the Silver and Black. I speak, of course, of Charles Woodson. He returned to the team on a 1-year deal this offseason and is the expected starter at free safety. The 16-year veteran defensive back played his first 14 years in the NFL as a cornerback. He was named Defensive Player of the Year as a cornerback, but now he is trying to extend his career with a move to the safety position. Woodson played safety last season, but only appeared in 7 games before breaking his collarbone for the second time in 3 years. His leadership and skill are unquestioned, but his recent injuries are a bit more worrisome as a possible sign the 36-year-old's body could be breaking down. As a nice insurance plan, the Raiders signed Usama Young this offseason. He was the projected starter until Woodson came to town. He played under Dennis Allen on the same Super Bowl winning team Tracy Porter was a part of, and Allen and the Raiders made Young a priority free agent. Aside from his experience on a championship team, he has also showed impressive skills as a safety, starting 19 games over the past 2 seasons in Cleveland. If Woodson can't go for any reason, Young offers the coaching staff a lot of confidence that they are in good hands. There's a battle for the final backup safety position between journeyman Reggie Smith and young upstart Brandon Ross. Smith was out of football last season after being among the final roster cuts in Carolina. He spent the first 4 seasons of his career as part of the 49ers defense and even started 7 games in 2010. He was not brought back following the 2011 season and hasn't played a snap since. Ross was signed early last season and appeared in 13 games. Reggie McKenzie liked him enough from his days in Green Bay that he brought him over to the Raiders, and Ross hasn't disappointed. By season's end, he was one of the better cornerbacks on this team. Now they have moved him to safety to provide some nice competition to back up Tyvon Branch at strong safety. He can also play free safety, but at the moment Woodson and Young have that position well in hand. The final 2 hopefuls are Corey Nelms and undrafted free agent rookie Shelton Johnson. Nelms was on the practice squad most of last season, and with the battered secondary, he was called up to the active roster. He and Johnson will be in a battle for the team's practice squad. So let's review. Tyvon Branch is a lock to start at strong safety with Reggie Smith and Brandon Ross battling to be his primary backup. Charles Woodson is the favorite to start at free safety with Usama Young giving the team a nice option should Woodson go out with an injury or can't be a full-time player for any reason. Well, that's it for our Raiders safety position battles and indeed all of this year's position battles. Once again, I'm Levi Damien for Silver and Black Pride and SB Nation. Be sure and check out our YouTube channel for the whole lot of Raiders position battles. Thanks again for watching, and in a matter of days, I'll see you in camp.